Hi, I'm Sachin Karthik. Now we're going to discuss fifth question of our first homework. That is, the question says that suppose 100 people are waiting for a blood test for a kind of disease. The probability that for one person the test result is positive equals zero point 0.1. Two test methods are as follows. That is, the method 1 says that test each person one by one, then we have to do 100 tests. Yeah, that's right. If you take each test individually, then it results in 100 tests. The method 2 states that divide 100 people into 10 groups with 10 people in each group, then mix 10 people's blood and test that mixture. If the result is negative, then everyone in the group is negative. If the result is positive, then we test these 10 people's blood one by one. Now the number of tests becomes 1 plus 10 equal to 11. Yeah. The second method states that we have to divide the 100 people into 10 groups, like each group contains 10 people, and then mix all the samples of 10 people in and then take one random test. If it turns out to be negative, then there is no need of testing the result individually. So because like if all 10 like together combined and then took the test, if it results in negative, then the overall every person will be negative. If by chance it turns out to be positive, then the test has to be taken individually for all 10 people. So it will result into 1 plus 10 equal to 11. So the question is that on the average, what is the number of tests we need to do by the second method? So we have to find out that like for how many tests the result can be determined using method 2. Okay. Let's go to the answer part. Let's assume S as a number of tests for each 10 people group. Then S takes 1 or 11 for each group. It's right? If all 10 people's result turns out to be negative, the one test is enough to determine their result. And if by chance any one or the other is positive, it turns out to be positive, then it has to be taken 10 individual tests to determine who is positive. So it's 1 plus 10 equal to 11 for each group. Probability that one person is, when the test result is negative, equal to 0.9. Yeah, it's given in the question that probability that for one person the test result positive equals 0.1. So then probability that test result equal to negative is 1 minus 0.1 equal to 0.9. Okay. The average number of tests is, now we are going to the answer part, that is 1 into P, all 10 people are negative. Yeah, if all 10 people are negative, I don't have to take the test again and again. The one test is enough. That is nothing but 0.9 to the power 10. 0.9 is nothing but the probability 1% test result negative. Okay, plus 11. I'm multiplying it by 11 because not all 10 people are negative. If not all 10 people are negative, I have to take the test 11 times. So it's 11 multiplied by 11 into 1 minus 0.9 to the power 10. Okay, it's why it's 1 minus 0.9 to the power 10. It's because all 10 people are negative is 0.9 to the power 10. Not all 10 people are negative is nothing but 1 minus 0.9 to the power 10. It's nothing but A or A bar. A bar is nothing but is 1 minus A bar, right? The same way I followed here. So approximately the result is like 7.513. So therefore the average number of tests for one 10 people group is 7.513. Yeah. Okay. Hence for 100 people, it's 10 into 7.513 approximately equal to 75 tests. Yes, I'm multiplying it by 10 because I divided 100 people into 10 per each group, right? And there was 10 total groups. So on multiplying with 10 different groups, because for one group it was 7.513, on multiplying it by 10, we gonna find out the result for 100 people. That is approximately 75 tests. So from second method, we can say 25 tests. Yeah. If I would have followed the first method, I have to take 100 individual tests to determine it's positive or negative. But in this case, on using second method, I got the result in 75 test. So by this, I can say the 25 test, which says a time 2, which is efficient. So I'm concluding that method 2 is more efficient. Thank you.